Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Chocolate Lemon. This is our very first episode. I'm Fire.
And I'm Katie, and I do what I want.
I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Okay, so we have a really good show for you the first episode. We're going to talk about some things that may or may not interest you sexually. But what we do know is the show is going to be awesome.
Awesome sauce!
So what the show is about is video games and video game culture.
And we do fun stuff, so like teaching you how to do the robot.
That is Katie's default dance move. Don't mind that. You'll be seeing that a lot throughout these following episodes and the following season because sadly Katie is a special child. Today's show we have some interesting stuff from the lab to get better at Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and we're going out to Chinatown, well what's remaining of Chinatown because it closed recently.
And we also went out to Pax as well in Boston, and so we have that coming up for you, and then we also have some reviews going on done by yours truly.
Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Stay tuned.
So, as you guys may or may have not heard, Chinatown Fair is closed down, which sucks. I'm not going to say any more than that. But it was open for about, like, what, 50 years or so? Yeah, it was open for a really long time. And this is actually where I got started playing video games. My brother, when I took him when I was little. And I fell in love. My passion for video games has begun, and now it's just gone.
Well, to be honest, New York City never really had an arcade scene to begin with. There was Broadway City, which closed down to police activity. There's Leisure Bowl, which is an arcade in Port Authority, which isn't really a true arcade. And then there's Dave & Buster's, which is like a restaurant chain that has video games in it. Now, Chinatown Fair has been a consistent. It has been here for 50 years. And on Friday nights, I used to go down there and play Street Fighter and Street Fighter 4 against people. I used to play Guilty Gear as well. But now that it's closed, Henry Sen, one of the operators of Next Level, well, the operator of Next Level because he's the owner, has opened up his spot in Brooklyn. We're here at Guard Crush with the mastermind behind it all, Henry motherfucking Sen. Henry.
What's up? What's up, Chris?
Next Level, where'd you come up with the idea to say, hey, I want to do this?
I want to do this for the community because Chinatown Fair just closed recently, like a month ago. So, you know, the gamers had no place to go. Everyone's telling me, come on, Henry, you got to open up shop. You got to do something. And I said, I will. But, you know, it's been taking a while because of the licensing with the city and stuff. Yeah. I'm missing just one permit right now. I'm not missing one permit, but, you know, I'm going to get approved soon. I just need the fire inspection, and I'll be done. Then I'll be closed down for about 2 weeks for construction.
Are you a Brooklyn native or?
I'm not really a Brooklyn native. I used to live in Manhattan, right across the street from Chinatown Fair. That's where I got started. You know?
Right.
And I basically used to work at CF for a long time. I started working there when I was 16, passing out change, you know, and being like, oh, you want some change? And I gradually came to like the competition because, you know, I'm standing there, I'm watching people talk to each other. I'm like, I can do better than this guy.
Yeah.
I could body him.
Then you just jump on the cabs and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I observe, I go like, I know this guy's making mistakes. Now I used to stand there so frequently, like 8 hours straight. You go like, this is boring.
Yeah.
Once I get to work, body him. Beat this guy free.
I've seen you in Japan sometimes too. Does that come from your Chinatown Fair experience?
No, I go to Japan because there's SBO there, and it's sort of like the Olympics of gaming.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it's slowly that's more like it's Japan now. But now in America, we have our own Olympics. It's EVO.
Right.
Yeah. So everyone wants to train up for EVO. Even the international people come to EVO because there's not a lot of restrictions like SBO. You have to qualify and stuff.
Yeah, you know? It's really specific. Like I remember I tried to buy a ticket for the Street Fighter 4 finals, and they were sold out at 8 in the morning, and I was like, what the f***? Everything on video till the screen blew up. It was just too awesome. See, I found the Witch's Key, so I did reshape Destiny to a blue screen. Question, so is there any like bad blood between you and the people that ran Chinatown Fair? Because, you know, you got all the good to be honest with you.
There's no bad blood. I just think that their situation was a bit different compared to like the situation that they were in like 3 months ago where they couldn't afford to buy the game. That's different. But, you know, the landlord's getting greedy. He wants more money. Business has been there 50 years. He doesn't care, basically, you know. he's thinking about himself.
Portal 2 is a sequel to the 2007 first-person puzzle game where you use portals to solve various puzzles. Controls are simple and most of the puzzles require no thought, but if you're stuck, take a break and come back to it later. Visually, there's a subtle difference in comparison to the first game, but it's an improvement. Voice acting is superb and the black humor is even better this time around. Music cues are also extremely well done, and talking out the solutions during the co-op campaign feels rewarding. Overall, Portal 2 had just the right amount of puzzles, story, and length to make it just right. For science.
So we got to head up to scenic, sunny, and always beautiful Boston. She can't get it, it's sarcasm, her stuff is broken. Anyway, we got to hang out in the home of the Celtics and the Red Sox in Boston and get some beer.
In Boston in the car.
In the beer, and then we played some games in the cab. But we went to Penny Arcade Expo East, which is based on a comic strip called Penny Arcade, and they do PAX Prime in Seattle, but they do PAX East in Boston because it's the only city that would allow something like that. Go figure. So this was my second year at PAX, and I actually played in more tournaments, and I interacted with the community, and I saw a bunch of people that I knew mysteriously from my questionable past life.
He was like famous guy?
A little bit. Wasn't this your first time?
This was my first time. It was amazing. I don't know what you took out of this experience. Apparently you think you need sarcasm for that. But for me, this is honestly one of the best experiences I've ever had. Maybe it's because it's my first convention, I don't really know, but I liked everything about it. I loved the cosplay artists, I loved the panels that were there, all the game developers that were there. I thought it was incredible. I really, really liked it.
My favorite part is when we crossed the bridge and then it collapsed. Oh! Oh! Let's go, Jennifer! Let's go! Oh! Get it! Oh! I can't control it, Scott!
Hey guys, it's Katie Cupcake and I am here with Neil, a fellow PAX goer. Were you guys waiting in line? Because I know there was like a huge line for like Corday Street.
We were in line for the keynote speaker this morning, Jane McGonigal. She did a great job, really informative about how games are actually helping the youth of America instead of hindering them like so many people think. But we were in that line forever. Thankfully we got to just stay in our seats and hang out for the Q&A with Jerry and Mike.
Alright, so we're here at PAX. This is the Super Street Fighter 4 tournament, and as you know, I've been training with Lemon, Jago, and a couple of the East Coast monsters. Now, TJ and I aren't in the same bracket, thank God. He's over there in Station 13, I'm here in 7. I'm checking out the competition now, just scoping out. I brought Beatrice with me.
I think this is just where we study each other.
Justin, give me strength.
Now, I know you probably get this a lot. I'm not going to ask you anything about Half-Life 2 Episode 3.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you. But...
Uh-oh, stealth Episode 3 question. Here we go.
Since Portal and Half-Life are in the same universe,
Yeah.
is there any nugget, anything that you may throw to the fans in Portal 2 that might please Half-Life gamers in the meantime?
Well, yeah, you know, in Portal 1 we had some nods to the Half-Life series.
Those were very appreciated.
Yeah, and you know, they're there in Portal 2 as well.
Okay.
They're using the same light touch. If you're someone who knows the Half-Life series, you'll probably pick up on them and appreciate them. And if you're not familiar with the Half-Life series, it'll probably just pass right by you and you won't even notice it.